Welcome back to our channel. It's been a while since we've done an update. By the end of the video, you'll be updated on how Morgan is progressing. Over the past 2.5 years, we have been separated so much by long hospital visits. Due to COVID-19 and lockdown, we have made the most of the opportunity to be together and heal our traumas as a family. Before lockdown, Morgan was dependent on Neocate LCP, essential amino acid mix, and Fantamalt. She was able to tolerate very little food orally, mainly banana, avo, and lamb. She also required weekly immunoglobulin replacement therapy injections for her immune system. We have continued with Morgan's treatment throughout lockdown. We have maintained appointments with her medical team via telehealth consultations. Morgan's IgG levels dropped slightly during lockdown. The doctor has increased her dosage and looks like this therapy will most likely continue for at least another year. The injections continue to be very traumatic for her. She cries, runs away from us. It's not an easy process and not something we look forward to every Sunday. We are still doing 5 tube feeds a day, plus using the tube to administer medication. July was the first anniversary since Morgan received her feeding tube. This means it's time to replace her Mickey again, as it needs to be replaced every 6 months. There is a balloon filled with water inside her tummy which holds the Mickey in place. Using a syringe, you need to deflate the balloon and then remove the old Mickey. Once I've removed the old Mickey, I wipe down the area with saline, continuously applying pressure to the area. Shame, our brave girl was not very happy about this process and quite upset. Once wiping down the area with saline, it's time to insert the new Mickey. I apply some lubricant to the Mickey to help it insert easier. Once I've inserted the new Mickey, I then reinflate the balloon with water using a syringe. She got lots of cuddles after this and we kissed away all the tears. We've been working very hard on trialing new foods for Morgan. She did fail 2 foods during lockdown: nachos and wheat. We have been able to successfully introduce 11 new foods into Morgan's diet: white potato, corn, beef, ostrich, cucumber, broccoli, cauliflower, strawberries, raspberries, apple, and rice. We are so thrilled with her progress to tolerate these new foods in small quantities, and so proud of her for being brave and trying new food. Although we are making progress, we still have an uphill climb ahead of us, specifically in 2 areas: constipation and occupational therapy. Constipation has been something Morgan has struggled with from day one. Morgan's last colonoscopy in November 2019 showed Morgan suffers from a dilated and stretched or redundant colon. This only complicates constipation further and can take years to heal. She's on a daily regime of laxatives, but even with that, she struggles. It also seems the more food she eats, the worse the constipation is getting. We're working closely with a gastroenterologist and have sent a stool sample for analysis, which we are waiting for the results. We recently did a flush protocol with the gastroenterologist under supervision, which consisted of increasing the laxative over a period of a week. On the highest days of the flush, she was having as much as 8 sachets a day of laxative. With Morgan being immune compromised, we have maintained self-quarantine since March, taking extra precautions all the time to keep her as safe as possible. She's on daily doses of vitamin C, zinc and vitamin D. Morgan's doctors will notify us when it is safe for us to venture out of the house. In the meantime, we have learned to adapt. Although Morgan is tolerating more food, she is not able to eat it in the quantity she needs to be able to sustain and nourish her body, which leaves her completely dependent on the Neocate LCP, essential amino acid mix and Fentanyl to grow. We are working closely with the OT in occupational therapy and feeding therapy. Morgan has been through a lot of trauma on her journey. She's a very smart little girl and worked out quickly that food makes her tummy sore. As a result, it's a real challenge to get her to try new food or eat quantities to sustain her. Morgan is attending occupational therapy to try help create a positive experience around food and to help her learn to eat. Although Morgan is almost 3, she has missed out on the life experience of eating food since she was 9 months old. There is a big gap in her abilities to chew and swallow. Morgan attends feeding school online, where we work on getting her to play and interact with food. This might seem simple, but for Morgan, even seeing food or being asked to touch it can create a large amount of anxiety, gagging, or cause her to withdraw. The occupational therapist can see Morgan via telehealth chat and instructs me through their headphones on what to do or say. At every mealtime, we allocate 30 minutes to allow her time to explore the food on her plate. It takes a lot of time and patience. The occupational therapy is working and we can see small improvements each week. Although we are still self-quarantining, our days are pretty full, as taking care of Morgan remains a full-time job. From the time we wake up till the time we go to bed, we're busy. From laxatives, tube feeding, cleaning lines, and sensory exercises, we are on the go the whole day. We do understand that all our hard work is important and will pay off in the long run, but some days it does leave us feeling a little exhausted. Despite our current challenges, she's making progress and we are very grateful for that. We still have a way to go. The medical team would like her to be off the tube feeding in the next 6 months. I would also like to thank our friends and family for their continued support and financial contributions. Without you, this would not be possible. If you would like to make a donation to the Help Morgan Fund, the details are in the description box below, or visit helpmorgan.co.za for more information. Morgan, where did the cucumber go? In your tummy. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video, and leave a message of support and encouragement for Morgan in the comments below.